I'm Rudolf Raward. I'm from Papua New Guinea. It's a country just above Australia, north of Australia. And I'm from Medang town. It's just about 30 to 40 minutes drive out of Medang town. And it's a small village of about roughly less than 1,000 people. And we speak Panau language. Panau language is relatively very small language. And the language is just about to die out. I think I could remember my mom is having difficulties with grammars because she seems to be thinking of words for a long time before giving words. And so looks like there are about less than 500 people who speak Panau. And young people don't speak Panau. We speak Pidgin, which is a common language in Papua New Guinea. And so it's like children under the age of 10 would never speak a language at all. And we have two clans in my village, in Matugar village. One is called Tamaten and one is called Bantibun. I could see that the Bantibun clan could speak Panau language, but the Tamaten clan, which I am from, it's dying out because everyone seems to be traveling out of the village looking for green pasture in towns and cities. And so the language in that particular clan is dying out. And yeah.
Wait 1 second, I'm just going to adjust this. Could you...
we start all over?
No, that was good. Can you say something about why you think it is important to keep the Panau language?
It's important to keep the Panau language because it keeps our identity as I'm from Matugar, because I don't look like a Matugar person physically, but if I speak Panau, then it tells people that I'm from my place. And so I believe in reviving the language again, and I'll try to do my best to revive the language in any possible means at all.
How do you think you can do that?
At the moment, I have an organization that has a dream of reviving the language, and with the help of living tongues, we would have technologies that would assist us to do that. And it's already been documented, and I'll be working on it, producing stories and booklets, pamphlets, and maybe movies, things like that in my language, so that it would bring the interest back of people speaking. And in here, in my village in Matugar, it's like people are a little bit shy speaking the language. So it's like when you speak language, Panau, we feel that we are not modernized. We are old-fashioned. So people like to be modernized. And I feel that we are losing our culture, especially the language. And more or less our traditional, the culture, I should say, in general.
So you mentioned the idea of losing the culture. What are some of the important cultural things or traditions that Matugar people have?
We have different ceremonies, like the Yam festival. Like my mom used to have a separate yam house, but now that is not, it's not anymore. We used to have our traditional prayers, but now it's not done. It's only a few group that does that. When there is a problem in the community, we have to have a special religious, traditional religious ceremony where we call our spirits to help us solve the problem, maybe. And so, and fishing, hunting, and dancing, singing, they're dying out. And so I'd like to revive that. I try my best to write as many songs as I can, record them, and try to get the steps. I have about just one elder person and my mama. So the male can show me the steps of dancing, and I could write the songs down and stories down, and the procedures of our traditional ceremonies, because it used to have stages where we have the first stage saying something, doing something, and then it goes on until it finishes. And so I'd have to write that one down because it's dying out. And the words exactly, the exact words that are used in different parts of the ceremonies.